We got some reactions to get to. Some that I want to touch on. Others that we can save. It really doesn't matter. We can save for tomorrow, whatever the case may be. Because we do got a new game that I'm trying to play. Just cop. I'm trying to see at least what's up with it. We'll get into that a little bit later. But for now, we got Jamari. TikTok prankster faces felony charges over videos? How? FouseyTube? Well, we about to find out who it is.
So on this channel, we have seen quite a few clout goblins in our day, especially ones who record, document, upload, and even live stream their crimes, all for the hopes of getting a funny clip or simply some attention that they never got at home. With TikTok becoming so prevalent in our society, and people having access to things like meta glasses and phones they can whip out at a moment's notice, I feel like you have people—
I low-key want to cop some meta glasses. I feel like it'd be kind of tough. I'll go around start messing with people. Nah, not really. I used to watch the old Fousey in 2015. Yeah, I swear to God, a lot of us did. That dude.
People more thirsty for views, likes, and followers than ever. And once they get that little taste of going viral, the clout goblin is really born, and it must be fed over and over again like a little baby. And with the story I have for you today, it's really no different.
What in the world?
Vasquez, known online as Tommy Tough Knuckles, the latest TikToker to be tried in court for his content that he creates online. And this guy is not just doing public nuisance
What?
stuff. I mean, that is a big
What was that he poured on himself, bruh?
part of it, but he's actually facing possible felonies here over TikTok clout. And so I'm sure you guys are wondering, well, who the hell is this Tommy Tough Knuckles?
I've never
character?
seen this dude before.
Who is Kyle? Well, guys, as you can see by his TikTok profile, this man is very—
Wait, he's only doing that with 112K followers? What? Yo, man, people be wilding out. If they doing that for 112, what are they doing for 12K?
very proud of his
Be adding
mugshot.
out.
Personally, I always felt like it was a really lame move to put your mugshot up as your profile picture. Maybe unless you're some sort of rapper trying to make it, you know, when I see—
Wait, why you gotta be a rapper?
Like, oh man, we got a badass over here. We got a tough guy. I remember I went to high school with this girl, and she was like one of the first people to actually go to jail after getting out of school. And I remember she makes the mugshot her profile picture, and she starts calling herself online like Ankle Bracelet Shouty or something like that. And I remember it had a whole news segment and everything.
What?
I don't know why you would drive if you know that you're drunk and you're underage. Like, it doesn't really make sense to me.
Insult to injury. An Austin woman rear-ended by a drunk driver is speaking out tonight after the suspect bragged about getting an ankle bracelet on social media.
He brags about ankle bracelet Shouty as her new name, and she also tweeted a picture of her ankle bracelet. The account tweeted, "I give myself a pep talk to not get too drunk almost every time I go out."
I don't think a real—
Oh, people are so degenerate. What the heck? What? There's no way, bro.
person would feel like that's something that you're proud of.
I mean, I'm sure now her mugshot would go viral. People would think she was hot. I don't know. I guess it's just me.
Probably.
Like, I don't want to put the fact that I got arrested on display. I mean, if that makes me a pussy or that makes me not tough, then so be it. But as you guys can see, this guy has 112,000 followers, which on TikTok is really not that much. I could do like a fart challenge every day showing off my different gas, and I think I could pop out like 100,000 in around a month. But you'll also notice that he has this GoFundMe.
Whoa, that is a crazy challenge.
We will get to that here in a little bit. And so pretty much this guy would mimic anything trending on TikTok trying to make his own page blow up. This was the type of content he was posting at first.
Put it in my ass! Put the popcorn in my ass! Put the popcorn in my ass! Put the popcorn in my ass!
I don't even get it. What? Huh?
So essentially just going around being a dipshit out in public, trying to create a public spectacle, so if someone comes across this video, they think, what the fuck is wrong with that guy?
Oh,
I
God.
need to see more.
Stop!
And so there is Tommy himself in the flesh. Something tells me that is not the first time this man's face has looked like that. And no, I'm not talking about no Scarface shit. Now, I will say, some of Tommy's videos are actually pretty funny. Like here, where he requests for this Subway employee to keep toasting his sandwich over and over
Why do
again.
Subway employees keep doing it?
Toast it.
Why does she keep...
That's pretty funny.
I'll pay for it. You can't do it one more time? Why not?
Said no.
Yeah, she gave that man the finger wag. She said, fuck your sandwich.
Put the iPhone in my ass! Put it in his ass, you heard him! Put the iPhones in my ass!
And it's just funny because absolutely no one out in public is scared of this dude or takes him seriously. They likely just think that he is mentally challenged. And so these type of videos were not really working, where he was saying, oh, put the fries in my ass. Maybe next he was gonna go to Best Buy, say, put the camera in my ass. Whatever it was gonna be, like if he was getting a colonoscopy or not, he was not going viral off this, so then he decided to
so
take
what
it
he
up
do?
a notch and not just be like a minor disturbance for the employees, but to actually just be kind of an asshole.
But why he gotta go in restaurants and stores where people are working and mess with them? What they do?
Make a mess.
I'm doing the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge! I nominate LeBron James and Fetty Wap!
And I will say with this one, at least it was just water, like it's going to dry itself up, but you were still giving a hard time to these employees who are not making a livable
What?
wage. I mean, that's one thing I always hear these days from older people. Oh, nobody wants to work. Well, would you
No
wanna
one
work
low-key
if you were
what?
busting your ass for 40 to 50 to 60 hours a week? And then you still likely cannot even afford a nice place to live on your own. You cannot afford the basic necessities in life. You go to the grocery store, you feel like you're getting bent over. And this is exactly how you should deal with a dumbass like this.
Some pickles. Can I get more?
Want a dressing, mayo, or anything?
No, can I just keep getting more pickles? Yeah.
That's a little excessive, gang.
Can I get some more pickles?
That's it.
I can't get more? Why?
Gonna fit.
What do you mean it won't fit? Dude, I can't eat that.
That's the first real Subway employee I said that I ever seen in my life, bro.
How's that?
And that's how you should handle a jackass like this. Sadly, fast food employees, retail employees, I'm guessing you have to deal with like this type of activity from time to time. A clout chaser coming in there with his meta glasses, you can tell you're being recorded, and you still have to try and keep your cool.
Oh!
You can get out now. You want us to get
Wow.
out? No, I want you to get up and get the fuck out of my store.
Either way, these are not really
What?
the antics that got Tommy in trouble. This is the type of thing that really
Oh,
starts
man.
to get him on the police's radar.
15K in the books! Give me a hell! Yeah!
Why's she walking back there like that? Like she got spoiled on.
Doing all of that
Oh, I got on.
1,000 followers is
It's
insane.
crazy.
And it might seem funny to some of you guys, or I'm sure maybe some people out there watching this have created similar content as this.
Me tough knuckles, and I'm the reason why these egg prices are so high!
How many eggs was that?
You can bet on it live on Costly.com!
Of course, the dipshit got a gambling sponsorship right away. You can't make it up. These gambling companies see anyone getting any sort of attention online, even if it's bad, and they immediately approach them with tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, I'm sure they figure like these are the easiest idiots to get into our program. The people watching these things on a daily must be very low IQ. And so the egg one specifically, and also this one, is how he ended up in court.
Tough knuckles, I just hit 25K! Bean challenge!
Wait, what did he say that was? He said that black beans?
He must be very low IQ. And so the egg one specifically, and also this one, is how he ended up in court.
Tough knuckles, I just hit 25K! Bean challenge! Get me to 50K, we'll do more!
He actually
Yeah,
did this at
yeah.
an Asian restaurant.
Yeah,
I would say
GG,
that
boy.
was his big mistake, because they're not going to put up with that foolishness. And so they're the ones that got the police involved. Like I said, the dumping on the head of the eggs and the beans, that got him in trouble, but the felonies would actually be from videos that he has now deleted from his page. But don't y'all worry y'all's pretty little heads, because the local news actually has us covered.
I bet.
Prankster clamoring for online fame.
Yeah, 21-year-old Kyle Vasquez is accused of being behind a string of
bizarre incidents in Center Reach and Selden that he allegedly recorded and then posted to social media. In one case, they say he poured a bucket of beans on his head inside a Chinese restaurant. He also, they say, asked 3 homeowners to use their bathroom, and while inside, recorded homeowners without their consent.
And that is where this guy is going to be catching these felony charges. He would basically run up on these people and say, yo, I really gotta take a shit. I got some diarrhea in my pants. And then he would go into their house and make a huge mess in their bathroom, documenting the entire thing for his TikTok clout. Like I said, I did delete those videos from his profile. I did actually
Why they let someone random in their house to begin with?
Find them online, but I won't be showing them in this video for my own legal protection and for those homeowners' privacy.
Well, Liz, he was chasing likes on TikTok where
YouTube, walk them in. We doing reactions.
Of them. But police here in Suffolk County say that Kyle Vasquez was also chasing something else, the dollar, making money off these TikToks and allegedly exploiting private homeowners and businesses in the process.
And this is where the real funny part of the video comes in. Keep in mind, this is a guy who still lives with his mother. I actually saw that be confirmed in another news segment.
Vasquez lives with his mother.
And look how tough this guy really thinks he is. Okay, the nickname that he gave himself is going to his head.
Yo, man, somebody tell this dude get a job, bro. You doing all that? You still at the crib? Come on, bro.
But Kyle Vasquez had trouble navigating all the attention at court today. Big trouble. First, an obscene gesture.
Hey, what are you doing? What? We're not doing that.
Then he tried
he said, "We're not doing that." You can't do that.
Did that cop not have the New Jersey accent of all time? Hey, what is you doing?
Obscene gesture.
Hey, what are you doing? What? We're not doing that.
Then he tried to barge out a side door in conflict with the officers that were here to escort him out. The 21-year-old from Coram, known as Tommy Tough Knuckles on TikTok, facing 8 separate criminal counts today for viral videos.
8? Oh, yeah, he cooked. They gonna get him on one. At least.
That's 50 raw eggs he dumped over his head outside Ralph's Italian Ices here in Center Reach. Then there's the incident up the road inside Winghua Chinese restaurant, where police say he spilled the beans.
Yo, the news is stupid, bro. What? Talk about Winghua restaurant wings where he spilled the beans. They could have done anything else. Come on, man.
I'm very angry, and they're all angry because they make me a mess for the place.
That's what I'm saying, guys. Do not play with these motherfucking Asians, and definitely do not play with their place of business. They take that shit very seriously.
I don't even know what that would be.
There's where they're usually spending 17 hours.
I have no idea.
Okay, they might even sleep in the back. I mean, to me, Tommy, whose real name is
Destruction
Ty,
of
really just seems like that disrespectful
a business. I have no idea.
With his school, whose parents let him do absolutely whatever he wanted, and they always got him off the hook. Like, I would think that that type of, oh, my baby can do no wrong parenting has to be what festers this type of activity.
The restaurant releasing this surveillance video to show what they were subjected to, all for likes on social media. But the
okay, but who yeah, that's probably why he got in trouble, because he didn't clean it up. If he would have cleaned it up, he probably would have been straight. I don't know.
Felony counts were far worse, authorities telling us. Vasquez unlawfully recorded 2 private homeowners with an undercover camera in Selden and Center Reach to mock them for allowing him inside.
The individuals were taken advantage of because they were kind, and they let somebody into the house claiming that they had to use a bathroom in an extreme way.
So yeah, guys, don't think that this...
But why? Who in the world gonna let someone random in their crib?
Shit is all
in today's world.
Once you pass the age of 18, you could be catching felonies over this stuff. Even you guys who like to run around with your meta glasses, y'all need to be careful, bro. Because people are catching on to that stuff, and if they think you're trying to make them like the butt of an internet joke, you might get punched in your fucking face. I've seen it happen.
Tough Knuckles, not so tough as he then bolted from us at the courthouse. Free till his next court appearance, but shielded by friends who came here mostly to twerk.
And I gotta say, guys, birds of a feather, they often flock together, and it looks like him and his gang are just a bunch of dipshits, honestly. Look at this guy dancing. They see nothing serious about this situation. They probably think this is the coolest thing anyone in the friend group has ever done. Oh, you know my friend Tommy Tough Knuckles? He's so clouded, bro.
Your video causes someone else harm or embarrassment, then you've crossed the line, and there will be consequences.
And we are going to be seeing a lot more of this here in the future, guys, where people are going to be pressing charges on others who are trying to make them a spectacle to go viral online. Like, it's all fun and games. And
how many years is he facing? We know he's facing 8. What's up? What's up, Joker? We know he's facing 8, but like, come on now. Like, how many years is this dude facing?
Fees, or they're shutting down your whole operation. Like, at some point, these social media platforms are going to be stepping in to protect their own ass and deleting these profiles.
Yeah, and those consequences are Class E felonies for the dissemination of surveillance.
Oh, he cooked.
Illegal surveillance itself.
Yo, Aaron, you're right. He cooked.
Due back in court on June 30th. We're live outside police headquarters here in...
And I will be updating you guys when this dumbass goes back to court. And while this Class E felony is not the most serious of them all, it's actually very minor in terms of felonies. It can still land you in prison for
Why
1 to
don't I do
5
gameplay?
years.
We're playing
You will
games
likely face
like
fines,
after
you will likely
reactions.
face probation. And overall, it's just not worth it for the TikTok clout. But now you got the dumbass on GoFundMe looking for help from other dumbasses.
Who in the world donated $235?
And somehow this man has got $235 of his $5,000 goal. I'm Tommy Tough Knuckles, and I got arrested for some pranks. I need money for a lawyer so I can keep making y'all laugh. I would really appreciate the support. Well, according to the news, we actually know, dude, that you're still living at home off mommy's money.
Vasquez lives with his mother.
So why don't you ask her? Why don't you go into her purse and pull out the hundreds? In all seriousness, though, guys, it is just astonishing to me the type of world we live in now. How quickly things have really accelerated.
He could face, like, I mean, if he gets convicted on all of them, he could face a, dang, he could face a little bit of time, man.
Since the dawn of TikTok, the dawn of people trying to go viral, it's like every day there's a new clown on the
Dave for the
loose,
bits.
Tommy Tough Knuckles
Appreciate
is really
that.
just the latest example.
For
But I
subscribe
want to know
and
what
follow.
you guys think about this situation down below. Like I said, originally some of the content, it was funny, it was entertaining, but then it's like,
hey,
there's
thank
this
you for
very
the
slippery
subscribe.
slide. All of a
Appreciate
sudden
you.
You're doing this criminal activity and you end up in court and you're flicking the police off and shit. It's just not good. I don't know what kids out there, or even young adults like this.
Y'all, man, this dude bugging.
Either way, I do want to thank you guys.
thank you for subscribe.
Dropping a like and subscribing. But as you guys know, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman.
Hey, he bugging, bro.
Chasing fools out here need to be covered. So I'm out.
Yo, W Video Jamari, man. Make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to him. Phil, thank you for the subscribe. 256. Big up, walking to everybody who just joined in the family, man. That's big ups, man. That's big ups. That's big ups. We love that. We love that.